Awesome. So welcome back to video 3. This is the third video of the walkthrough of the Heroes project up on Angular.io. And so basically what I'm doing is just walking everybody through the documentation. And there'll be way more videos with different types of projects, but I just thought, some people learn while looking at the documentation and some people learn through videos, so why not combine them both? And so anyway, we will keep going. So what we want to do is start our server right here. So just type in ngserve and hit enter and you'll be good to go. If you're doing this from the project that you started on Angular at the start, you can type in npm start. Okay, so right here, what they're saying to do is basically we want to use multiple components, and the reason for this is basically we only want one component to be responsible for basically one kind of method as such, So I'll explain this to you right now. So right here you can see the list of the heroes, and that's just this block of code right here, and we're saying for the list of heroes, list out each item. Okay, so for each item in heroes, list it out. And so that's this block of HTML code rendering this out. Okay, so that's great, that's fine. But over here, this is the hero detail, right? And so this is totally different. This is not, looking to list out through the heroes or whatever. This is just taking the selected hero and rendering the details. So again, when I select on Dr. IQ, we get its details, and that's this piece of code here. Okay, awesome. So yeah, I'm glad everybody got that. So let's create a new hero detail component, and what we'll do is we'll start to separate. We'll break this out. We'll break this out from this component right here. Okay. So if we right click on the app directory, we type in hero detail .component .ts, hit enter, and now we do our imports. So import and then the body tag from Angular core, and we import our components, and we import our input right here, and then we put in our component decorator. So components, and we add in our selector, and we call this my hero detail. That's looking good. And then we want to export the class. Nice. Okay, so that's looking good. And if we go through, they're saying they're drawing your attention to the naming conventions. So you can see here at the start of each word in the hero detail component, it's a capital letter. And for the name of the file or of the components, you give the name first and then you declare what type it is. Well, it's the component.ts. Okay. So in the hero detail component, we want to take out the code or the HTML that we had from here, which is deselected, and then I paste. So I'm going to add in comment and then add in the template, and we add in our backticks like this. We paste it in here. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so whatever. I'm just going to leave it like this and save that. And what we want to do is, because we don't have the selected hero, within this component, we're going to change this. And so this is pretty cool. If I press Control D, Control D, Control D, right, I just selected all the selected heroes, right? Pretty cool. And then type in hero, exit, escape, and you can see that it changed them all. That was kind of cool, right? So save that out. And so they said, let's add the hero property we're talking about in the component class. Cool. So hero detail component class. So hero is of type hero. It's going to have a problem because it doesn't know where that is. If I had some IDE editor support right now, that would be coming up in a red line saying, where is it? So what we're going to do is we're going to export the hero class. We're going to take this from the app component, which we declared at the very top right here. Control X, take that out. Okay, I'll just save everything really quickly. Okay, new file, hero.ts. Paste that back in, save it, close it out, don't need to worry about it now. Go back into hero detail, do another import hero with the capital H from hero. Yep, done. Sweet. Okay, so that's all good. I am going to also import that into the app components because we did just take it out there. So let's just drop that in under here, paste that in, save that. Okay, so important to have the two imports on the two components right there. So go back to hero detail. It's saying basically do your imports right here. The hero property is an input, so we better put the input decorator right here. So okay, at input right there, save that. Now don't worry if your text editor is looking a little bit different to mine. Mine has just lost its support, so I'll probably just need to reset it. I've been running it for a long time now doing these videos, but it doesn't matter. Right, so here is the selector right here that we are going to add in to the template of the app component. Okay, so go back here, copy this. I'm going to bring this back here, and now when we're saying when the browser loads this, it's going to load the selector, right? And what we want to do is we want to bind the hero to the selected hero that we have in this component. Okay, so just let me make that a little bit more clear. Okay, so down below you can see selected hero is of type hero. On select, which will return hero, is this selected hero. Okay, so all we're just saying is selected hero is of type hero up here. Okay, so close that off like so. Oh wait, my hero detail right there. Nice. Save it. It's all looking good. So when we're passing hero, we're passing this here, and we're saying that's equal to the selected hero. Okay. Okay, cool. So we go down, the input. Yep, the hero input decorator. The input decorator right here. That's fine. We've already did that. So refresh the app module. We return to the app module, the applications root module, and teach it to use the hero detail component. We begin by importing the hero detail component so we can refer to it in other components. Cool. So Control P, go down to the app module. We import it here. So import hero detail component from hero what was it, detail dot component. Sweet, that's looking good. Hero detail dot component, hero detail from, can I find module hero detail components? That's hero. Yes, let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to save that anyway, and I'm going to say it works. So, and then I'm going to add that in here, add the comment. So what we want to do is we want to add in all the hero detail or all the components into the declarations. Okay, so if we had another component saying like, hero, I don't know, like hero contact details or something like this, and it was a component, we'd also put it in the declarations. Okay, so that's all good. Let's keep going down. We saved this, everything's saved. Yep, everything's looking good. We have done this right here. As you can see, everything looks good. And so that's basically what's next is to check that it works. Okay, so everything is loading pretty nicely here. Click on Mr. Nice and he's playing Mr. Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So we have the list of the hero details right here. And so this is in its own component right now. It's not being loaded. It's not being loaded at all. That's fine. See this hero list right here. We could add in another hero if we wanted to, So we give this an ID of 21 and a name of my favorite hero, of course. It's myself. No, I'm joking. But whatever. I'm putting this in, right? And so you guys can and girls can mess around with this as well. Add in your own heroes and stuff, and you can see how it works. Like the best way to learn how to code is to just mess around with it sometimes, And so we'll just let this load. Webpack bundle is now valid. So yeah, and so there we go. We can see Instacode was added. I click on it. I get the ID of 21. I get the name Instacode. If I mess around with it, we have the binding working. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Okay, let's crack on with the next video.